Sk8er, buddy. Tell us what you do on stream. Tell us all about you.
I mostly do sailboat content. I'm restoring a 1968 sloop that my grandfather purchased. When we hit 2,000 subs, we'll finally get to take it out into the water, the beautiful waters of Lake Huron. And, until then, I sit on it, and that's about it.
Okay. So that's kind of true, but you also do like cooking streams and whatnot as well. I've seen you do blind cooking streams where you put rat traps down and then you put them on your nipples, which I would assume would be a TOS thing, but apparently it is not, which is awesome. Hell yeah.
As long as no one says not to do it, you can try.
That's what I like to hear. Sk8er, what is your experience with the D&D, the Dungeons and Dragons?
I play a lot of D&D. I play every 2 weeks with one group. I'm in a perpetual campaign that's been going on for like 2 years now. I used to DM a D&D podcast.
Okay.
I've played a lot of D&D. I love rolling dice.
Okay, what kind of character are you playing right now? And I'm going to pretend that I know what that means.
Right now, I'm playing a wood elf ranger because I like arrows.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm just trying to find food for my family because we're going through a rough winter right now, thanks to the fucking Frost Maiden.
Okay, yeah, of course. I hear the Frost Maiden is not a good person, but maybe they have a good heart. You don't know that yet. You're not done with your campaign. Are you allowed? Are you allowed to smooch? Are you allowed to adult smooch people in D&D campaigns? I've never been really invited that much, so I don't know.
Like 90% of D&D campaigns are trying to have sex.
Hell yeah. Okay. Well, I will tell you, because of Twitch's TOS, we are not having sex in any of these campaigns. And if you try to have sex in your campaign, I will put a stop to that immediately.
All right.
I think that's fair.
Perfect.
Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready to begin your adventure, Sk8er69?
I'm ready to go.
Fantastic. Okay. Put this on. Sk8er, your campaign is called Sk8er Boy.
All right.
Your name is Bruce Millis. You're like 32, 33, depending on what bar you go to.
Yeah.
It's all kinds of good. Let me set up the scenario for you.
Okay.
Today is the day, you thought to yourself, as you begin to turn off your alarm in excitement. It's been quite some time since you had a day off at your job at the local pizzeria / tire rotation center, and you're ready to make the most of it. You become giddy with anticipation as you cross off the words skateboard day on your rarely used and very obviously bootleg calendar of the hit film My Cousin Vinny. The weather is perfect outside for a day at your local skate park. You haven't gone out and enjoyed yourself in quite some time. The hustle and bustle of rotating tires on vehicles while making hot pizza pies often leaves you tired. You hop in your 2001 RAV4 complete with leather interior and USB inputs and head down to the skate park. As you pull up, you notice a group of teenagers already there, and they are just straight shredding, grinding those rails, kicking those flips, and looking very cool. They seem friendly, but their tricks are intimidating. How do you proceed?
What size deck am I rocking here?
You're rocking a classic 825.
Okay.
Is that acceptable? I'll change it for you, because, you know.
No, I'd go anywhere between an 8 and an 825. That's
okay,
good.
That's classic.
Can I roll a perception check to see who I think the leader of the cool teens is?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll roll a perception check.
All right.
You rolled a 5. You have no idea. They're all doing pretty much all the same tricks, and they're all the same height and the same kind of build.
Okay. I'm just going to. I'd like to push over regular style to one of the teens who's just standing off to the sides.
Okay. All right. You're pushing regular style, not Mongo or anything like that. You're just gonna push reg.
No, just regular.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you put your 8.25 millimeter skateboard down. We're going to roll. for an approach.
No pebble, no pebble, no pebble.
As you start to move your skateboard in a forward-facing motion, you immediately realize that your shoe was untied, and it rolls over. The wheel rolls over one of the laces, and you immediately front face and fall in front of these 3 teenage boys.
It sounds about right. Did they obviously see me fall on my face?
Yeah, they realized they did that thing where they like almost like go and get their phone, but it's too slow because like it just happened so quick. They didn't realize that like someone of your age and caliber on an 8.25 skateboard would do that immediately in front of them. So they were a little shocked. They're not like scared, but they're like shocked that you did that. So you're on the ground currently.
Okay. I would like to pull myself up slowly, but in a way that makes it kind of look like I expected it to happen.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for what kind of check would that be technically? I don't play D&D. Like a coolness
I'd say that'd
check?
probably be. Yeah, sure. Coolness works.
Okay, coolness check.
Yeah.
You get up immediately and kick the end of your board and you grab it with your hand as you got a 19. And you're standing there, and one of the 3 teenage boys walks up to you and says, "Hey, man, are you okay?"
I would like to respond by snatching his skateboard out of his hands and focusing it in front of him.
What do you mean by focusing it in front of him?
I would like to my full weight just stomp in the middle of his board and snap it.
Oh, okay. You grab his board, you sneakily try to grab his board, and you throw it on the ground, and you jump on it. As you jump on it, both of your feet are in the middle of the board, but you lose your weight balance, and you immediately fall again, causing the board to go out into the rest of the skate park, having the other 2 teenage boys go and get it, and he's like, "Hey, man, what the Sam hell was that? Why would you do that?"
Listen here, I spent a lot of time flipping pizzas and changing tires. I'm pretty sure I'm car sick right now, and I just needed to feel like I was the alpha at this park right now. I'm sorry that things had to come to that, but I needed to do something to assert my dominance here today.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for the teenage boy.
Okay.
The boy looks at his friends that are going to get his skateboard, looks at you, and says, "All right, I mean, I get it. That must be like a weird millennial thing, but sure, I guess. Do you wanna like, I don't know. I feel like we should play like Sk8er or something. Because if you want to intimidate me, I want to see the tricks. I want to see the moves. Do you accept this game of skate?
Can I roll a intimidation? Actually, I would like to intimidate the teen by just like getting real in close so he can smell the stale Pabst Blue Ribbon on my shirt and breath and just say, "I will bury you in the ground, skate to S in this game right here."
Okay, I will roll for the scariest intimidation I've ever seen in my whole entire life. You burp and vomit on your shirt, and you say, "Fine, let's fucking do it."
All right, that works.
He walks over to his backpack, and he grabs like a handkerchief or like a towel, whatever. It's a small piece of fabric, and he gives it to you, and he said, "Listen, man, I don't know who you are. My friends call me Troll Boy. That's my name. That's my nickname. And I don't know what you're trying to pull here. I don't know if you're a Fed, but we're going to try to treat you with respect because that's what Generation Z would do to millennials, because we understand that millennials are very lost in this economy and this work-life balance stuff. And, you know, we know you're going through a hard time. You mentioned that you worked at the local pizzeria / tire rotation center. And quite frankly, you know, we've gotten a couple pizzas from you guys and they're pretty good. So as a Generation Z boy, I'm going to give you that respect and give you this towel.
I shamefully dab at the vomit that's on my shirt.
I'm not even gonna roll for it. You do dab the vomit, but there is a clear stain, and you do smell more like PBR.
Perfect. Okay.
So his other friends come by, and Troll Boy waves at him, like tells him to come here. He said, "Me and this dude are gonna play skate." He said, "Also, these are my friends Braden and Michael Allen, also Generation Z names." What is your name, by the way?
I'm Bruce Millis. I drive a 2001 RAV4 with an all-leather interior.
Okay, you already tried to intimidate us before. We get it. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's play skate. Do you know older people first? So please proceed.
All right, I would like to set up regular stance, and
Okay.
I would like to try and run just a standard pop shove it.
Okay, a standard pop shove it. Let's roll for it. You start rolling down the skate park as well as you can. You start to move your 32, 33 something year old legs in a downward position in order to pop the skateboard in the air and turn it 180 degrees in order to land on it to start your skate adventure. Unfortunately, you try to do a pop shove it and you end up hitting your taint with the top of the board, and you fall down and you vomit again for some reason. You haven't eaten in like 12 hours, but somehow you found a way to keep vomiting. Troll Boy looks embarrassed for you. Like, you know how, like, when you watch someone do improv comedy and they do a bad job and you watch them and you go, oh, man, I'm really, really, really glad that isn't me. That's how Troll Boy feels. So Troll Boy was like, all right, old man, let's do something. Your camera's going crazy right now. Are you dying?
I might be.
There we go. You fixed it. All right.
It is better? Okay.
Troll Boy was like, I'm going to start with something easy, old man. Like, I want to get you back up. You know, we really, you know, Generation Z wants to help other skaters. No longer are we like the band Margeras. Like, we're just trying to help other people. Yeah. But, you know, fuck them scooter kids. He goes out and he does just an ollie. He does a great ollie. He flies in the air. Pretty decent. The board's pretty even. You know, it's an ollie. For those who don't know in the audience, an ollie is when you pop the skateboard up in the air and then you land. How do you proceed?
I would like to really focus my attention on this one. I want to make sure as I'm setting up, my front foot is right at the back of the front bolts, back foot on the tail.
Okay.
Nothing is going to fuck up this ollie. I'm taking this very
bolts,
seriously.
Huh? You're gonna put that front foot all the way to the front bolts, huh?
I just want to get it. I just need to pop it a little bit. I'm not going for height.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get all four wheels off the ground.
Okay,
here.
That's valid. That's okay.
Yeah.
You succeed in doing one of the laziest ollies that anyone has ever seen. And they say, good job, old man. Now, Troll Boy, you know, he goes for the dap. Do you dap him back?
I do, but I want to make sure I just have a little bit of vomit on my knuckles while I do it.
Okay.
I appreciate it, but I still want to have a little bit of disrespect in my tone.
So he didn't see you put the vomit on your hand because you know, your back was to him when you were doing that really, really shitty ollie. And you dap him, and he doesn't notice. So, Good for you. I'll give you one. I'll give you one. You're doing terrible.
Not great.
Troll Boy looks at his board, his cool 8.25 board as well, and he just does a kickflip. Does a standing kickflip.
Okay. I'm gonna try for the kickflip. I'm gonna set up, you know, as best as I can. I'm gonna try and channel my inner Andrew Reynolds here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go for a kickflip.
Okay, you're gonna go for a kickflip.
Come on.
You freaking nail the kickflip, baby!
Fuck yes.
You do it so well, and the snap is so quick, and the board spins so perfectly that his two buddies, Braden and Michael Allen, also clap for you, and they said,
"Hell yeah,
good job." And now Troll Boy is getting a little intimidated. He's getting a little intimidated. So he's like, you know what? All right, this is what we're gonna do. And then he does a heel flip, which is, you know, I would say an opposite of a kickflip, in my opinion. Instead of a kickflip going this way, folks, it goes the other way. These are all skateboard tricks that I'm learning currently, if you haven't noticed. All right, so he does a heel flip, and he crushes it. How do you proceed?
All right. I think after landing the kickflip, I'm taken a little bit aback by getting some adulation from my younger peers as they are now.
Yeah.
I weep a little bit, actually.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for weird crying at a skate park.
Yeah.
You definitely cry, and only one of them sees. And
okay.
And they do that thing where they hit the chest of their friend, like, look at this guy, he's fucking crying. Wow, what a jabroni.
That's rude. Being vulnerable, but okay. Through the tears, I'm going to channel Neen Williams and really focus again, putting my whole ass balls and trying to get over being credit carded earlier on the pop shove it attempt.
Yeah.
And really try and put my whole heel into this heel flip.
Okay. Come on. Okay. You got a 19. Heel flip, done. Served and sent, baby. You're feeling it in your legs again. No longer are you feeling the pops in your knees, the hips that are hurting. You're flying around, baby. You're flying around. This is starting to intimidate Troll Boy. He's never felt this way before by an older millennial. Normally they just make fun of them for obvious good reasons. He's like, okay, fine. This is what we're gonna do. Let's take it to the back of the skate park. I got something to show you. Okay?
Okay. I like it.
He rolls over to the skate park, and you follow Troll Boy. That's fine. He goes into a bowl, okay? Starts riding the bowl, and he hits a rock to fakie. Just magnificently. Starting from the top. The bowl sits about 8 feet deep, about 10 feet wide. So it's a taller bowl to jump into. But you also got some leg room here. Just nails the rock to fakie. And he doesn't even say anything. He just nods at you.
Right.
I'm going to roll for that kiss.
Okay, roll for the kiss.
That kiss could have used some tongue. Bruce Millis thought. Okay.
As Bruce Millis, I agree.
How do you proceed? You're gonna follow him. You're gonna do the next trick.
How close is my 2001 RAV4?
It is skate park. I would say to the front of the park where you guys are at right now, it's about 10 feet. When you go to the back of park, it's about 35, 36 feet.
Okay. I tell this teen, I tell Troll Boy, the rock to fakie is cool, but let's take this up a notch. I run to my car and start it up, and I'm going to attempt to do a rock to fakie with my 2001 RAV4.
Okay. You get inside your gently used 2001 RAV4 with leather interior with USB inputs, and you roll up to the bowl, and you say all that stuff that you said because I'm not going to repeat myself. And we're going to roll to see if you could do a trick with the RAV4. The RAV4 starts to proceed down this bowl in such a fantastic and glorious speed. You're going down, nothing problem so far. You hit the bottom of the bowl, you start to go up, and you miss the coping. And you just keep going and going, and you're getting some massive air. And you land. You land. You didn't do the rock to fakie, but you land. That is an S for you in the game of skate.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Fair.
You landed and you smacked your head on the steering wheel, causing a concussion as well as you blacked out for a moment, okay? You come to many people screaming. Several people screaming. You don't know what's going on. I'm going to roll a perception check for you.
Yeah, please.
You wipe your eyes full of your PBR gunk for some reason, because your body is just 90% PBR at this point. You wipe them, and you notice that there are only 2 of the skateboard boys there, and they're screaming, and they are just pounding at your RAV4. They're just punching it like teenagers do. They're just fucking wailing on it. They're hitting. Here's the thing with the RAV4, it's got great glass. So when you hit it with the skateboard, it doesn't break. It just keeps cracking and cracking and cracking. They said, Mister, you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. You get out of the car. You get out of the car. You say, well, what's going on? I thought he's like, you just said, that's an S, right? And they said, you just landed on our friend Braden.
No, not Braden. If it was Michael Allen, I'd be okay with it.
Braden was an honor roll student at the high school. He was in chess club, debate club, and he also worked at a soup kitchen every single weekend. helping so many people in so many lives. Every Christmas, he would send out at least 400 Christmas cards to anyone that wanted one. He paid all of the postage himself because he earned it while selling lemonade on the weekends to help with his sister's surgery and getting stamps. And you ran him over. How do you feel?
I'm saddened, at the very least.
At the very least.
At the very least. I would like to walk. Can I walk over to the corpse of Braden?
Yes, you can walk over to the corpse. His friends are like trying to grab you to not do that, but they're strong. They're not very strong Gen Zs, so you're fine.
Is he pinned under the vehicle, or is like a smack and he flew a bit?
Braden is under the front left tire of the vehicle.
Okay. I would like to kneel.
Just smushed.
Yeah. Okay. Like half toothpaste roll thing. I'd like to kneel beside the body and gently sing, obviously, a Sarah McLachlan song, either "I Will Remember You" or "In the Arms of an Angel."
You're gonna have to pick.
Can I roll
You're gonna have to pick which one.
I guess "In the Arms of an Angel." Can I roll a performance check for that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. No problem. You start your "In the Arms of the Angels." Actually, start singing it for us. If that could probably help. And I'll describe what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. And then you could roll with an advantage, maybe.
Yeah.
In the arms of the angels, Braden fly away from the skate park.
Just as you started singing, Braden's parents come by, and they're looking for him. And they say, Braden, it's time for you to go to the soup kitchen again and help all these wonderful homeless people who consider you friends and family. Braden, where are you, Braden? I see your skateboard, but I don't know where you are, Braden. We have to go. We can't be late to help the homeless. It's what we do. We're good fucking people. They didn't swear. I just added that.
Yeah, no, naturally. Yeah.
And they come up to you, and they look at Braden, and they just start screaming. Just start screaming in horror, absolute horror, that their poor, good Braden has passed.
Do I have any PBR in my 2001 RAV4 with the leather interior and USB input?
You go to the trunk and you notice that you always keep a six-pack on you, buddy, because you're Bruce Willis. You pass out the six-pack you pass out one for you. You always get the first one, and you give one to the mom, one to the dad, one to Michael Allen, and one to Troll Boy. And what do you do?
Well, I pour one out for Braden to start, and then I'd like to lead everybody in a little poem about Braden and what he meant to me.
You start to pour one out for Braden, and actually becomes you pouring one out on Braden. At that point, the parents get the cops, and this is your last chance. You're gonna try to run away. This is it. This is it. You leave successfully. But
okay.
You leave your favorite skateboard there.
It's a bit of an L.
And that's a bit of an L, but that's sometimes how we do D&D, baby! Spooger69. Thank you so much, folks. If you're not following Spooger, he's a good dude. He does the cooking shows. I watched him one time try to save a kid in a game, and he didn't do so well. So that kind of just really kind of went that way. That's fine. Do you have anything to say, Spooger, before I let you go, buddy?
This was amazing. Thank you for catering to something I knew and something that I could actually see myself doing in real life. So
hell yeah.
Bless you for that.
Hell yeah. Praise it and blaze it, my friend. I will talk to you soon, buddy.